Hello and good morning. It is really cutting it close to when I can actually say that today, but I'm finally here. I am finally here. Uh, so here's the thing. I totally did not oversleep. I totally did not oversleep. So don't ask about that, okay? I'm not a very I'm not guilty of what new name. Yeah, links. There's always a chance that I can that I'll change it back. I was talking about this the last time I streamed, which was like a couple days ago. It's because I just really didn't like the pun associated with that name when I made it. And if I didn't come around to like that name like by that point at which I had the name, because I was like streaming for like a while, then there's something like wrong with it for my like personal taste. But hey, there's always a chance for me to go back to it. How you been? It's been a long time. It has been a long time, buddy. You been good? That's good. That's good. Yeah. Since you weren't here last stream, I'll go and explain that, like, for a while, I was just streaming on, like, YouTube, mostly because, before recently, I just didn't like the direction, like, Twitch was going in, so I decided to, like, when I came back from to streaming after, like, a long hiatus, I decided to just go ahead and focus on just streaming on YouTube for a bit, and then Twitch changed the multi-streaming like thing about like yeah, Twitch just changed the multi-streaming thing, so I'm like, all right, great. Now I can go and stream on both. Yeah, you can stream, you can multi-stream on both Twitch and YouTube, or basically any other site, like at the same time as like your Twitch stream. You want a partner? That's why. Ah, yeah. That's definitely why. Affiliate, whatever it is, yeah. But yeah, I see. I probably should have checked if that multi-streaming thing, you got ad revenue, so you can't. I thought that, I thought that they actually changed that like across the board. Yeah, I actually thought they changed the multi-streaming thing across the board. Actually, yeah, definitely look into it, because if it is across the board, then you can essentially multi-stream, like using Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, wherever like there's a streaming service. So that's actually a very big plus for like streamers, and that's one of the main reasons why I came back to like Twitch. So right now I am both streaming on YouTube and Twitch, though mainly I will be using the Twitch dashboard and functionalities. Basically, I'm just not gonna skip out on the opportunity to also stream at the same time to other like platforms, you know? But yeah, that's basically one of the main reasons I came back. Yeah, and unfortunately, I wish I came back with a little bit more consistency, but I had a surprise visit from my grandma, so there was a couple of days since the last stream that I didn't stream, because grandmother takes priority. Also, right after she went home, or right on the day she went home, there was also construction on the road. So hey, you can't stream with loud noises, right? I just have the greatest luck in the world. Anyway, this is an Armored Core 6 stream. Let's get into some Armored Core 6. It's just gonna be some chatting and build making. To be completely fair, I just want to just chill out for right now. It's been a pretty stressful last couple of days, because not only was I spending time with the grandmother, I was also the other family stuff happened that I just want to take my mind off of, basically. yeah feel free to just shoot the shit with me. Let me go and get to the game. Where the hell is that scene? You know, the game should be here. Where the hell is it? Is it here now? There's the game. Perfect, perfect. All right. Now, here's the thing. I have a shit ton of builds. Like, do you see all these tabs right here? 31, 35, 40, 35. I have a shit ton of builds, and I will 100% say that, they're all, you have 8, but 4 of them are cheese. You don't use unless a person's using a jerk build. Yeah, so in, my first tab, this is where my actual, like, sweaty PvP builds are, or just PvP-oriented builds. I have the same, like, kind of mindset as you, Lynx. I don't use sweaty builds unless, I'm in a sweaty room. So, those builds are actually, this is one of them. It's actually a hybrid, melee and, missile rat. Unfortunately, it's not as fast as a missile rat. Well, technically it's not a missile rat because I'm not running away with this build. I'm just using, missiles as just basically filling up their, like, screen with as much shit as possible as I'm, like, melee dashing, like, into them, essentially. Yeah. This build is... I still need to refine it, basically. But yeah, another one of the sweaty builds I got is, these two. This one's the actual missile rat. I'm pretty sure you've, fought missile rats recently, so yeah, this is my missile rat build, if I do end up having to, like, go that route. And then I got these two. This one, double earshots, bazooka, bomb thrower, wheelchairs. Yeah, you have a 12k AP AC that goes just as fast. I'm honestly, like, I'm pretty sure, like, I trust you on that. I can probably make, like, something like that too. I just gotta go and just like put it together, but I just make the meta builds just so I can fight meta builds, and this is just based off of what I've faced personally. So these aren't really original designs by me, it's just what I've faced recently. So, except for this one. This one absolutely, like, was just, in my mind, I'm like, alright, what is the most unfun build I can do, like, versus someone? Just very heavy build, double stuns, and with, like, a coral shield. The missiles, the vertical plasma missiles are just there for, like, you know, as an extra thing since I could fit it into the build. But really, like, I don't know, there's just something about dual stuns that just, you know, I fought against something similar like this. It wasn't a heavy, it was like a light, and something in me just, like, kind of, like, cracked at the time. So for missile rats, you typically use the speed booster for the sheer boost speed. Low quick boost though, yeah, I actually moved away from using the SPDs because I started prioritizing more quick boost. But because of how fast, like, movement speed, like, now is for lights, I'm thinking of actually going back to, like, SPDs. In fact, I might change this build to, like, SPDs, so let me go and load that up. Yeah, I was using Alula's, but maybe the extra, like, couple of speed here might actually help things. Speed always reminds me of that horrible Power Ranger series. Yeah! Yeah, I remember Power Rangers SPD. I definitely remember that. I don't remember, like, anything much too deep into it, but I do remember watching it as a kid. SPD Emergence, yeah. It's funny, I was big into Power Rangers when I was younger. But these days, like, if I try to remember that time, I remember literally nothing, nothing too deep on it, just the fact that I watched it. Yeah. And that's kinda, like, kind of weird. Your brother eat, breathe, and slept Power Rangers? Oh man, I had cousins that were like that, and they basically dropped off of it around the same point I did. I think I dropped off of it around... What was that Power Rangers series where they were from like the future? Time Force. Time Force. I dropped off of it around Time Force, basically. He went as Power Rangers for Halloween for like 8 years straight. Man, that's dedication right there. Some Power Rangers ideas were so damn lame like the car one. See, okay, if you thought they were lame, like, when you were younger, then, hey, fair enough. But honestly, I think for, like, the perspective of, like, a kid, I think the car one isn't too bad. I'm just trying to think of this in the perspective of, like, a child watching it, you know? Or Power Rangers in space, like the same, but in space. Yeah, okay, so we're not reaching for deep, like, for like, deep things right here, but I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Kids love cars, so yes, yeah. But you know what kids love more than cars? Fucking dinosaurs, and that was the sickest shit ever. Dinosaurs. Just stick with the dinosaurs for a little bit, you know? Man, dino power? They went back to dinosaurs like 3 times? Yeah, and, the 2 times they did ninjas was also weird. Oh yeah, they did do ninjas, but that's more recent ones, right? That was more recent. That was like in the last 10 years, right? They cut from 5 to 3 people to pay less actors. Yeah, I heard they did that too. Oh yeah, no, Tommy, bro, Tommy was just like a figment on that show for such a long time. Just like throughout different series, it's just like, wow, you must really like Tommy. I'm pretty sure, like, there were a lot of people back then that liked Tommy too, so it wasn't really, like, much of a complaint. It was just kind of hype every time, like, he showed up, I guess. But, you know, at a certain point, it kind of grows stale, right? You know, kind of grows stale. Yeah, but anyway, yeah, I might change these to SPDs, see how that works. But, yeah, the only reason why I use Alula's were simply for, like, the quick boost thrust. Because at a certain point, I believe, like, I don't know. I don't think there's anything like too much speed, but I don't know. Once you reach a certain breakpoint, I think it's better to prioritize other things about your boosters, you know? Alula have low energy efficiency. Oh, for damn sure. I mean, look at the supply efficiency of this AC. I still need to optimize this. I was thinking of, like, yeah, I was thinking of just moving away from Santai. I don't know why I have the Santai on this one. I should have just used, like, Hokushi. Like, that is just double the supply efficiency. I could go for, like, VP20D, but then I become overburdened. But then I can just swap some parts around, you know? The Hokushi is very good now. Oh, Hokushi is amazing. Like, I thought the Hokushi was like, good before. Now it's just... like, in my opinion, like, at the very least, like, an A-tier generator. At the very least, bare minimum. I stick the Hokushi on so many, like, builds now. Because you can't beat that, like, supply efficiency and then, like, EN output for, like, the kind of, like, you know, specs it has, right? I even stick this thing on, like, heavies. But yeah, so we'll go with Hokushi, and then I'll try, like, SPDs on the build. But then aside from that, I'm probably going to keep the specs on it the same. I like having, like, a different array of missiles, like splits, plasma verties, and then, like, horizontal verties. The Zim, I think what I want to do is... I still want to keep the Zim, because in the case that somebody actually does... like, somehow get up close to me enough where my missiles are kind of, like, ineffective, I need something to defend myself, right? I need something close range to defend myself. So, I was thinking of going, like, either Sweet 16 or Zimmerman, but I just went for the Zimmerman for, like, a little bit of extra range, even though Sweet 16s are just... they're basically filling the same spot that Zimmerman's used to. Have you fought, like, a lot of people using, like, Sweet 16s? Because I feel like they're way more prevalent now. Like, dual Sweet 16s. I don't know, man. Those plus, like, latency is just... I I suffer. So shotguns and other close range stuff get better the worse the user's ping is. Same for kicks. Yup, absolutely, absolutely. So yeah, like I was saying, double sweet 16s plus latency and or like lag, and then it's just over basically. Same thing applies to bazookas. Same thing applies to bazookas. In my opinion, with the bazookas, I know they changed the aspect about like explosive shell types, where like at a certain point they'll like explode, or like the explosion they changed something about the explosion. I think like they need to like adjust that for like the next patch, because that's only grenades. Oh, bazooka's got a projectile speed buff. Oh, okay, that's only grenades. I thought it was for bazookas too. Okay. Gotcha. Okay, so it's only grenades. Okay, so for grenades, I'm fine with that. Grenades, I'm fine with that. That's also why 2 out of 3 hand grenades are now only 200% range. Okay, fair. With grenades, I'm fine about that. Bazookas, though, I don't know. How do you think they should change, like, cause fighting bazookas in like latency and like in lag is way like I think it's about as bad as fighting like dual shotgun users in lag. Yeah, I clearly dodge a bazooka blast, and then like it just still hits me, right? Issue is that defender hit registration then makes laggy people impossible to hurt. Only fix is making an actual fucking server. You are absolutely like, you are completely right about that, Lynx. Like Tetsu, you are absolutely right about that. They will not do that. The day FromSoft makes an actual server for their like games is the day the fucking world ends. Okay, see you in a bit, Lynx. But yeah, for the builds, let's see. I got a speed missiler right here. I just like with other meta builds, I don't use them until I'm backed into a corner basically in the room. If I see everybody else running sweaty builds, then I will pop out with like one of these. Not this one though. This one is just for fun. This one is just for fun. And also this one is made in tribute to one of the most dominant PvP players back in first gen. Yeah, I take a look at their Twitter sometimes, and they show different builds. They're working on different builds for like the game, but they're more like a casual player now. So the color scheme on this is just in tribute to the color scheme they're going towards. They moved towards, because before the color scheme they liked was, you know, red and black. That's my aesthetic now. Brother, that's my aesthetic now. Red and black. Oh shoot, you know what? I should probably take a look at YouTube chat, see if anyone's there. Okay, no one's there right now. Okay, we good. But yeah, anyway, right now, the thing that I want to do... I kind of just want to, like, make a couple, like... a couple of builds, or, like, work on a couple of them. Actually, I want to showcase, like, another, this isn't a meta build, but this is just a very fun, like, just... If I'm in a room with people who are just doing, like, fun, like, quirky builds, this is one of mine that I'm gonna, like, plop in there. It's basically a heavyweight, RJ melee. In fact, I don't even want to use the Ashmeads. So I removed the Ashmead. I'm gonna remove that. It's just pure fist. I wanted this to originally be pure fist. The only reason I went for the Ashmead is that I was in a room where I just wanted to try out the Ashmead to see if the Ashmead would work on this kind of build, and it can work. It's just that I prefer dual fist. I just never saved over that. So yeah, this is just for pure like melee with Huxley support. Because Huxley's support can just pile on the damage if you're stun locking people with like fists. But yeah. Originally, it wasn't RJ's. Originally, it wasn't RJ's. It was actually this build was I believe either tetrapods or heavy bipeds. Yeah, heavy bipeds just for the extra bulk, or tetrapods. Then this was during the time when tetrapods just had the best boost kicks around. Now they have a boost kick, that's for sure. That's basically it. So that's why I went with the reverse joints. I also like the fact that the RJs have the longest range boost kick too. I just have to really work around the fact that the startup for the RJ boost kick is a bit longer than others here. I still gotta get used to that. But it shouldn't be a problem if working like under lag. So hopefully it's not a problem. Depends on who the lag benefits in that case though. But yeah, that's my melee build. Just pure melee. Let's see what other ones I got before I go into like the build making. Actually, I say build making, and I'm actually in the process of finishing up a build before I had to go to work last night. Let's see, where is it? This right here. Oh, I want to showcase this one. Oh man. This one here was absolutely made during the previous patch. This one right here. Yeah. This is basically the culmination of everything sweaty that I fought, like, before the latest patch. Essentially, the idea behind this build is just turtling. It's basically a turtling build because of the Great Shield. Plus, you got the hovering part of it. I'm not using a coral generator with it because I think like the VP20C is completely fine with this build because of, despite the changes actually to the amount of energy like hovering uses now, I think it's not really significant enough to prevent like floaters like this. You just gotta, you know, recover energy like a bit sooner than you would think. It only really, like, in my opinion, affects coral generator users, but even then, that's like on a minor like case right there. Yeah, but the idea behind this build though is you're just turtling. The benefit of the laser cannon is the fact that you don't get into the kind of firing stance you would on like bipeds, so you can still keep your Great Shield up. Yeah, and the thing is, as long as you just keep close to them, yeah, just plasma whip them. Plasma whips on tetrapods and tanks are still just insanely good. In fact, I'm seeing more people using plasma whips on like bipeds now. It's kind of funny when you know that the most optimal way to use like the plasma thrower, the plasma whip, is just like on 4 legs or like tank treads. But you can't, but you really can't beat that damage and range, honestly. I honestly don't know how they're going to balance this weapon here. They probably might just reduce like the overall damage stats of the plasma thrower, so it'll still be great on 4 legs and up, but the damage capability of it is probably like not going to be like as high as it was before. That's the only way I can see them like balancing it. That's the only way I can see them balancing it. But as a I think as in a trade for that, if they alter the damage stats of like of this weapon, then they I wish they can make, you know, the charge attack more usable. That would be nice. Like maybe change the range of it like they did with the bomb thrower. In my opinion, that would be pretty nice. But for real, I don't know how this build will do in like... I think this build will still be fine, actually. Thinking about it, nothing too much on this build got really hit, aside from like the tetrapod legs and like the shotgun. But aside from that, like the Great Shield is still as like annoying to deal with as ever. The Great Shield is still annoying to deal with. Like, I think the way to deal with the Great Shield is... Oh yeah, if I'm facing pulse weapons though. If I'm facing pulse weapons, then yeah, well, then again, no, not a lot of people use pulse weapons, don't they? That could be another one of the builds I can make. Just full pulse build. Because apparently they can just stack on the damage. Actually, let me go and just throw something really quick together. I want to throw together a pulse build. Let's go ahead and use two A2s and probably 2 Kraniks. We'll use 2 Kraniks. Let's see, where's the other Kranik? Where is it? There you go. Okay, dual Kraniks. We'll have to put on the VP20C. I wish we can put on a 20B, but actually maybe we can. Maybe we can. Put on the Ephemera. Put on that. Use lower energy cost legs if we can. I don't think we can. That's nice. Oh, wait a minute. We can if we use tank legs. Oh boy. Okay, tank legs. Change the arms to low energy use arms if I can find them. That's probably like... Oh, Bashos. Yeah, that would probably be Bashos, huh? Bashos have the lowest... No, actually, energy load... Yeah, no, they have the lowest energy load among all the arms. Okay, we'll go with the Bashos then. Then for the head, we just need to go and, let's use a low energy head. Let's use a Basho head. And then we can change the... There we go. VP20B with two pulse guns and 2 Kraniks. I want to see how much the damage stacks on this. Let's try this out. Okay, let's go see how much the damage stacks up on these. Okay, that's pretty fast, yeah. Okay, you know what? Maybe we can make this work. Is there any very low energy load legs? Oh, absolutely. There are. I want to use crawlers. No, we kind of have to use Bashos. Well, we can use crawlers, but yeah, no, we're gonna have to use Bashos here. So we're gonna use Bashos, and we're gonna go for... Oh, that's the problem, though. We're stuck with using P10s. Ooh, jeez. Okay, so we're stuck with using P10s on these. Man. Okay, so we're stuck with using P10s, but... Man, I don't want to go and, like, rely on using the Tianqiang. It's not... No. I'm not gonna do that. If you're ever at a point where you're going to, like, go for the Tianqiang, it's just don't. This is still by far and large the worst headpiece. There is no benefits to it. Aside from its really, really low weight and energy load. That's the main reason you'd be, like, using this head. Everything else, you'll just suffer. So just don't use it. Just don't use it. Man, I still want to use the VP20B. I mean, we could, yeah. Man, the P10s, though. Look, if I have to deal with using the P10s, that's fine. Whoa, wait, you know what? Okay, GU1s, and then we can switch to, some speed, then. It has to be Flugels, unfortunately, though. Well, maybe Gridwalkers. Do I even want to fly with this build? Ah, man. You know what? I have to prioritize a little bit of quick boost, so I might have to use, like, some Flugels. Let's see if this works, then. Yeah, I guess it kinda works. I still really would like the other pulse guns, though. Yeah, I still would really like the other pulse guns. So, unfortunately, maybe I have to use the P10s. I'm gonna have to use the P10s. I mean, which is fine. Their quick boost is not the greatest, but it's low use, it's low energy use, so... yeah, I could try this out. Yeah, let's try this out. Yeah, give it some pulse armor. Okay, let's go ahead and save this build. We're gonna give it a nasty paint job on it, though. We're gonna give it a hella nasty paint job. Let's see. What paint job can I give it? We're gonna give it... ooh, that's funky. Let's see. Give it flames? Nah. That would be ironic. Giving it a whole bunch of flames and it's just using bubbles. That would just be really ironic. Shit, man. Now we'll just... no pattern. Let's just use one of the presets here. Maybe purple? Yeah, maybe purple. Oh, you know what? This is fine. Well, a little bit of green on... oh, God. Maybe I need to change that green part of it. Maybe make it a little bit darker. Yeah, there you go. That's much better. That is much better. Okay. Okay, do I want really gaudy looking weapons? Sure, why not? Brown. Just like shit brown. There you go. Let's just call it... oh, man. What is a good name for it? What is gonna be a good name for this? Man, I don't know. Let's see. Radar Man? That's pretty straightforward. We'll just call it Radar. That's it. We'll just call it Radar. Something very simple. So we're gonna go with that. Bubble guns. There you go. Bubble bath. You know what? We could call it bubble bath too, but but if I have to call it bubble bath, I have to change the color scheme to something like more blue. Something more blue or like light bluish. We'll just go with radar for now. Though I will most likely be changing the color scheme and changing it to bubble bath later. So we could try this out. Actually, let's just try this out in a match right now. It's funny because like for the most part of like this stream, I was just thinking of just finishing up like builds and well, just creating and finishing up builds I got. But yeah, I just want to try this out. I've never tried out like quad pulse before, so let's just go ahead and go into like a single match here. Yeah, let's go ahead against this guy right here. Never mind. Forget that, I guess. Watch point. I never go into rooms that have watch point as the map. I still think watch point is like honestly one of the most lopsided like maps ever. So I I just don't use I just don't like playing on watch point. I guess I have no choice, but oh wait, actually Bonadea, let's go. Bonadea. Perfect. Let's see what we're dealing with here. Lasers! Wonderful. I love fighting lasers. I love fighting lasers. I'm totally 100% serious, Tetsu. 100% serious. I love fighting lasers. As long as it's not a laser tank, though. You know what? I still don't like fighting laser tanks. Even though I do have a laser tank myself. I do have a laser tank myself, though. Let's go ahead and try this out, though. A lot of people are using these laser rifles, even though, like, wouldn't, like, the tier 1 laser rifles before that one, or, like, the tier 3 ones, like, would be arguably better? Or, like, the tier 1s would be more efficient. These ones are just, like, the middle ground, right? Tier 1 do half the damage, tier 2 are very EN heavy. Right, yeah. Alright, let's see. Come on, you're gonna shoot some missiles? Alright. Oh, I see. Oh, I messed up on... Held it for just too long. Okay. Okay. This is some heavy latency right here. I just saw him instantly go into the firing stance right there. So, this is great. I instantly saw that guy going to the firing stance. Oh, you mean tier 3 are on the heavy? Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay. So yeah, dealing with laser weapons and latency, can't think of anything more AC6 right now. Okay. Hey, okay, those were fine. Let me just try to get close to him. I really need to work on my energy management. That is something that I'm still notoriously poor in. Okay. Okay. There we go. Oh! Alright, we'll take that. We'll take that. That was a really weird slingshot at the end, but, you know, latency, so... Yeah, so main thing about this match for me is, I still gotta work on my EN management, which, you know what? I've been playing AC for this long, and my EN management has never been good in any of the games that I play, so... Okay. Okay. Just gotta be... Just gotta... Okay, I'm gonna pop that. Okay, we take those. We take those. Okay, that worked. That worked. It did get kinda iffy there for, like, lag reasons, but okay, I can see how this can work. Just gotta work on my EN management, especially when using the VP20B. Yeah, I was just gonna go for a one and done with that guy. Thanks for being a good sport, Zek. I think it was Zek. But yeah, I can see how this works. I just gotta remember the fact that energy management, because I'm using the VP20B. The reason why I have to remind myself about that is because most of the time I'm usually running the VP20C, which is a little bit more forgiving on the energy capacity and stuff like that. And I guess you can, and definitely the supply efficiency. So yeah, the main thing I don't want to take out of this build is the VP20B. I think that's one of like the important parts of like a setup like this. Well, from my very, very short observations. But anyway, let's get back into like the build completion stuff. Let's see. What was one of the ones I was working on? Ah, yes. So this is what I wanted to get into before I got sidetracked. Most of the time for me, when I play like AC6, I'm just using cosplay builds. I'm just using AC series like cosplay builds. That's the majority of like builds that I play. I just like playing as like setups inspired by other NPCs and pilots throughout the series. So this is how I have it sectioned off here. User 2 is basically 1st gen and 2nd gen. User 3 is 3rd gen, and User 4 is 4th gen onward. So in 2nd gen, you have folks like the top rankers, Napoleon, Necron. Then you got Antares, I guess, from another age, I think. Then you got other people here like Lost Wise, Wildcat. Yeah, I make a lot of these. Just because this is just what I prefer to play. But yeah, this is the latest one. Remember this guy from AC2? Ah, yeah, man. Gotta love this guy. Professes himself as the son of Hustler 1, even though, you know, 9ball is an AI. Yeah, sure, guy. Definitely cope on that. But yeah, his setup is just, you know, is just pistol, very basic laser blade, and then, you know, starter missiles and radar. He's a bottom ranker. What do you expect? But I like the idea of just like beating out setups that have better equipment than me, just on like a very rudimentary build. Yeah, I like the idea of that. That's why one of my personal favorite builds to play is actually Wildcat right here. Even though technically the equipment on here is not really like, you know, basic. It's basically just meant to evoke his setup in Armored Core 1. So you got the beginner rifle. This laser blade is supposed to represent the moonlight in like AC1. He doesn't fire laser blades, so I'm not actually using like the moonlight proper in this game, but I'm using the laser blade to compensate for the fact that I'm only using like P10 boosters. So can't really like, you know, dash into a person unless I'm just using the normal like slash here for like the laser blade. But even then, it's kind of clunky to use for my personal taste. But yeah, single active homing missile, because I think the beginning missile launcher in AC1 is just fires one missile. So yeah, can't really take that out of the build. And then, you know, chain gun. I actually did pretty well in like a room before using this setup. Though I think that was probably because just latency was just on my side that day. Rocking the Bronze Man? Absolutely, rocking the Bronze Man. Yeah, I like this build. I like this build because of just how essentially basic it is. It's still basic at the end of the day. But yeah, same idea with Mr. Hustler 2 here. Hey, oh yo, what's up? How you doing? Anything you gotta tell me? About? Oh yeah. Oh man. Yeah, basically, I'm streaming. Hey, look, I'm streaming about whatever. Yeah, no, basically, I'm back to streaming, at least for today, because Grandma's home. Unfortunately, right as she went home, a lot of other stuff came up. Not too strenuous enough that it won't, like, that will prevent me from streaming, but, streams are probably just gonna be, like, pretty short. For a little bit. Your AC looking skinny? Hell yeah, that's fine. He's supposed to look a little basic. He's supposed to look a little basic. You know, he's supposed to be, this guy right here. If I can find him, where is it? Where's my window capture? Oh, well, window capture not working. Where is it? Let me show you who this guy's supposed to be based off of. Where is it? And... okay, window capture's not working. God damn it, I had this problem last time. I had this damn problem last time. Window capture not working. Good lord. Nope. Okay. Yep. Well, never mind. Can't even show my window capture still. I thought I had that resolved. Anyway, this is just based off of a bottom ranker, like NPC and like Theoria and AC2. So he's supposed to have a really like very like basic looking setup. That's why. I still haven't actually I think I'm pretty much like done with the build. I just want to go and test it out like in a single match. So, well, actually, you know what? I could just test it out against, like, the trainer AC. That's fine. That's fine. I don't know. Personally, even though I did it just now, I kind of feel bad about doing one-and-dones with people. Especially in rooms where it's just, a room for 2 people in this game. I still feel bad about doing one-and-dones, but that's... I did it anyway earlier, but yeah, I still feel a little bit bad about it. I'm one and done with you, mister. Mister, I was one and done with you since day one. But yeah, how you doing? How you doing, I? How are things going over there in Romania? Still at work? Are you just chilling today, or what? Okay, I overheated my shield, so I gotta remember I'm using this kind of, like, shield with this. You just spoke like a fellow dad or something? Yo, honestly, with how many of my former schoolmates are basically fathers now these days, you can consider me around that age, so that shouldn't be surprising, I. Actually, you know what, speaking of that, it's such a weird thing, because in my, in the group of friends that I knew from, like, college and high school, quite a few of them already have, like, kids. But then there's quite a few of them that are just, like, single and, like, going through, like, the motions of life. Nobody in between. There's nobody just, like, just chilling with, like, an SO or anything. It's either they have a kid or are single. So I'm like, oh, interesting. Move the sofa to a different crib and we installed solar panels on your home. Oh, that's actually good. That's actually good. Nice. We're having like so many people going the solar panel route. When I get my own place, that's one of the basically big like things I'm gonna do to the house, if the house doesn't already have solar panels. Them shit's already dirty and they aren't even running yet. Damn. You're gonna be cleaning that shit up a lot then. if they end up dirty that fast. Okay, so I can see how this build is going to play out. I'm trying to get basically an idea of just what range I should be playing at with the build. I mean, it's definitely just close range. I'm using SPDs, which are pretty good on the speed, so... And also on the dash, on the melee dash, too. I like that. Your roof is like 35 off the ground or something, by the way. Okay, fair enough. 40 feet? Okay, yeah, that's fair enough. Fair enough, then. Okay, so I guess I can consider myself done with the Hustler 2 build. Let's go ahead and finish up the coloration on this one. Yeah, the rank 2 from, like, AC4. Yeah, this build only has, like, a shotgun, triple shot rifle, and, like, rockets. Oh, rockets. No, bazooka. I just want to see how the purported three-dimensional fighting style of this guy, like, works out. I just gotta paint it. I just gotta paint it. So, let me go and look up, how is Atman actually, like painted, like... Oh, it's like that. Ooh. It's always hard, like... I wonder what AC with Tokyo Drift Evil livery would look like, or the Scorpio's livery. I'm pretty sure somebody has made, like, using a combination of, like, decals and shit like that, has made, like, liveries like that for, maybe you should buy this game. It's really fun. Very difficult starting out, though, but once you get your head around, like, controlling, like, your AC and build making, and build optimization, then as long as you pick the right build for, like, the mission, then it's pretty much a breeze. But that's basically how it is with that is the main idea for, like, AC. So it's still a full price game, though, so if you're still, like, tight on money or stuff like that, then I'd say just wait for, like, a sale, if there's ever a sale for, like, FromSoft games. I'm pretty sure there's still sales for FromSoft games. I'm pretty sure FromSoft games go on sale. I'm just so used to certain companies that I follow very hardly going on sale for, like, those games, for like, their games. Like, Koei Tecmo, for example. Koei Tecmo just has this just very rare sale once in a while, and I'm like, dude, this isn't even for the games that I want. Koei Tecmo, please. You can't... You basically abandoned, like, a lot of your mainline series. Please just have them on sale. Speaking of Koei Tecmo, I was actually going to play Warriors Orochi 4 today, but, I tried out streaming it, and, well, I tried out a test stream with it, and it didn't run well, which I probably should have expected for Koei Tecmo titles, unfortunately. Koei Tecmo titles aren't, especially recently, don't do very well on the performance front on PC. That's what happens when most of the time you're making games for console. I probably should have realized that. I need to remind myself of that. You don't have a job, therefore getting one of those cards you constantly put money hasn't been a very constantly useful option, so I know you have a card to make online payments. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, however which way you can get the game, then this would be a high recommend from me then. Whichever way you can get the game. You don't have to say how, just whichever way you can. But anyway, I gotta paint this guy. The problem with painting ACs in the color schemes of 4th gen ACs is that the art style for these two games, like, is different enough where certain colors really don't stand out too well. I think it's kind of like this. Yeah, we'll go with that. 6515. I have to make it... Oh, actually, you know what? I have to put a heavy ton of weathering on it. So let's do some dark weathering. Yeah, let's do that. And then the rest of this is like a very, very light, like, brown, I think. Oh, it's black and then like a little bit of brown right there. Okay, okay, I can see that. A little bit of gray, a little bit darker gray, so we'll go with this. Yeah, let's go with that. And yeah, let's color this the very, very like light brown. Like kind of like that. There we go. 570. Nah. There we go. Nice. Change the optional here to black. I think. Okay, I think we're good. I think the light should be a little bit lighter like that. There we go. Perfect. Oh, that wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad. You can get gift cards for yourself and stuff, and you do have a PayPal that you use when you sell some photo or whatever. Okay. Okay, at least you have that going. That's good. At least you have that going, at least. Okay. I think yeah, that... Yeah, because so the weapons here are actually colored basically similar to how they would be colored in AC4, I think. So, hey, that wasn't... Wow, that wasn't painful at all. Okay. Oh, by the way, this is one of the also latest builds that I essentially copied from AC4. Rank 10. This is the rank 10, I believe, in the game. The mainstay of this lady's setup is just really big high ordnance on like the shoulders. Because you don't have the really large like missiles from AC4 in this game, the equivalents would be coral missile launchers, which, hey, we still like fighting people. We still like fighting people that use double corals, right? You be installing games on the hospital computers? Hey, whatever it takes to get through the day, right? This is assuming you play them also on the hospital computers, which I assume you do. Hey, that just reminds me of, like, a story. So, at my work, we have very, like, weird moments of, like, downtime. They happen frequently, but not so long that we can actually get, like, some recreational activity going. But that hasn't stopped some people at my work from just bringing their, like, laptops to work and just, like, playing games or, like, watching movies whenever possible. The thing is, most people at my job don't really, like, give a shit about that. Just as long as the work gets done. You didn't get to play it, you've been going all over the place. You have to install games for when you get the graveyard shifts. Ah, gotcha, gotcha. No, but yeah, like, even, as I was saying, even if, the downtime at work is, like, 5-minute chunks every, like, you know, 20 minutes or something, that still hasn't, like, discouraged people from just bringing, like, their like, laptops from home and just, like, playing, like, their games. In fact, there was one point where one of our guys was just watching anime, just in plain sight, in front of management walking by. Oh, it's forced labor for school. Oh, yeah, right, gotcha. I forgot about that, I forgot about that. Yeah, that sucks. No, but yeah, yeah, it's just really weird. I still haven't gotten my mind, like, around to it yet, but I guess it's just a case at work where it's like, as long as you get your shit done and you're not causing, like, a ruckus, just do your thing. We respect your space, you respect our space, do your work, and then we can pretty much, like, flow through the day. So I'm like, alright, that's, you know, that's pretty chill. That's actually pretty chill. Very cool when there's mostly cute kitties to take care of at night. Now you actually mean, like, kitties, right? Because if you actually mean kitties, that's like I am so, like, jealous of you. You also respect computer storage space? Oh yeah, big respect to computer storage space. I need to work on that, especially with my computer right now. God, I abuse the storage space of like this computer so much that I'm like, I should just buy an external like 2 terabyte drive, and yet I just haven't yet. Your games are like 7 in total for like 3 games. Oh man, lucky. You know what? I gotta say this too. It's so whack. It's so wacky that so many games these days are like pushing or going over. You have a problem if you really need 2 or more terabytes for anything. Yeah, just I don't know. It's just that gaming these days, like games these days on like PC, they're just pushing like, especially the AAA games. They are like pushing near or over 100 gigabytes per like install, and it's like, what is in that? What is in that? And actually, I think I saw on Reddit somebody broke it down, that apparently the reason a lot of that is basically just like 4K graphics options. I think. Why is your easy fix is to play good games? Fair enough. I play good games. That is the end all be all solution. And I do have like a lot of like good games that are very easy on like the computer storage. I just need to get them out of the flash drive and back onto this computer. Let's see, what's another build I want to actually just like work on? There's suspicion as to why games have gotten so much bigger that make it hard to steal and access assets. That could also be one of the many reasons. Like I said, it could be like what I said before and that as well. Like what I said before about a lot of that being like 4K or like graphics options, and then at the same time also have it be harder to access like assets. Could be many different things, all of which just end up with just my storage space suffering. Weird file formats too. Oh yeah, that as well. Like I said, so many reasons. What? I think there was somebody from like AC4 I wanted to make. Oh yeah, actually. Let me go ahead and find them. I think they're from Orca. For answer. I do have some for answer ACs here. I just want to make Old King. There you go. I want to make Old King. That fucking psychopath. All right. Let's see if we can do that. Old King. Oh, well, that's actually kind of. I think that's actually kind of easy though. I don't think Old King is like too bad of a setup. Oh yeah, and speaking of like downloading games, I recently re-downloaded re-downloaded Path of Exile again, because I'm gonna be playing it again, because I have an itch to play isometric Diablo-likes. There's barely any games whose developers I respect for how they built their game. Oh, honestly, I'm definitely going down that road now, especially these days with a whole like slew of like performance issues. I mean, the latest one, the City Skylines, you see people talk about how very poorly optimized that game is, and that it can't run on even high-end setups. It's just wild to me. But yeah, I'm going down that route too. The more games come out that have like performance issues like that. It's unfortunate though. It's really unfortunate though. Yeah, but that's why old games best, right? Old games are best. Okay, I want to get the arms to be... Yeah, we'll have to go with Alba's. And then the chest is kind of weird. Well, okay, we'll have to go with the Alba chest. I think. Yeah, I think out of all of these, I think the Alba chest for Old King would probably work. Yeah, Unity could be doing this, the simplest out of them all. I don't know really much about that enough to really say. Oh, he has the same. Oh no, really? He has that setup. Oh my god. Old King has such a weird setup in for answer. I mean, it's at the end of the day, it's rudimentary, but hell, man. Oh my god, I hate how the coloration is so different between, like, the menu screen in that game and also in-game. Because it's so green in-game, but then in the menu screen... I wish I could show this. I wish I could show this, but it's just my window capture is just broken again. Man, that sucks. Oh yeah, they have my respect too, honestly. They have my respect too. I've been wanting to play a lot of old games recently. It's just that, like, my priority list on the games I have to get through is just kind of large, unfortunately. Man. If all I had the time to play all the games I wanted, I want to. Unfortunately, for a good part of the day, I'm just stuck at work, playing, just Master Duel on my phone. You're doing it wrong? Absolutely, I'm doing it wrong. That part, I'm trying to make as obvious as possible. I'm doing that shit wrong, but that's just the state I've found myself in right now. I mean, if nobody here got a clue on it earlier, they probably got a clue on it now when I said that I play Master Duel at work. You're taking the fun out of gaming for making it into a task list? Oh yeah, absolutely. I still need to get out of, like, the mindset of it. I still need to really get out of it. Way to make it not fun? Yeah, no, like I said, I have to get out of the mindset of it. It's just kind of hard not to sometimes when you're seeing just how many unplayed games are, like, on your, like, Steam list, essentially. It's not as bad as, like, quite some time ago, though. But hey, some games I still have not touched, and it's like, man, I spent this amount on it, and I'm like, I still haven't touched it yet. But that's not saying I won't touch on it ever, I guess. Hey, maybe, like, eventually I will get to playing those games. And maybe that's the kind of mindset I gotta adopt. It's like, you know what? Eventually you'll get to these games at one point or another, so just take it chill, right? Take it chill. They aren't fun and you don't want to play them? That's completely fair too. That's completely fair too. And to be honest, some of the games on my Steam list I got as part of, like, deals anyway. God Eater, for example. There was a full series sale on God Eater, and I just got all the God Eater games, even though I only really wanted to play, like, God Eater 1 or 2. So then, now I'm just sitting on the other God Eater games. But hey, I have friends who are into God Eater, and whenever they want to get back into it, then I guess I could just join them, right? I guess I could just join them. Just, as long as it's not Code Vein. As long as it's not Code Vein. I gotta say it again, I still did not have fun with Code Vein. Good lord, I did not have fun with it. Once you get to the mid-game, and then you realize that you still aren't having fun with the combat and stuff like that, ugh, man. Poplars? What are poplars? Oh, really? That's what they are. It's just really slow missiles. Okay. Really slow 8 cell missiles. Okay, I gotcha. I gotcha. Okay, I need to figure out what the equivalent of poplars are in this game. Let's see. What is the equivalent of poplars? Man, there really isn't, huh? Maybe plasma missiles? I mean, they're kind of slower than, like, normal missiles, right? Thinking out loud here. Thinking out loud here. Oh yeah, there are some games that are like that for me that have recently come out. Baldur's Gate 3, for example. I installed Baldur's Gate 3, loved the game. I was playing it weekly, like with a friend, seeing how far we could get into the game. Then those plans like fell through after a couple of sessions. I uninstalled it, and even though I think the game is fantastic, it is wonderful, it's just I just don't want to like go through the process of installing it again, because it is one of the many games these days that are just so fucking large. Okay, let's go with the VPNs then. And then we gotta put a chain gun on the back. I think I need to put... yeah, I need to put a Huben on the back, don't I? No. Look, we could put a Kranich, maybe. No, I don't want to put a Kranich. Let's just put the chain gun. Yeah, let's just put the chain gun on there. You finished prototype, so you guess post-career completion content was lacking? I guess you can assume that. Yeah, I guess yeah, you can assume that. Dang. Yeah, maybe... we could go with 2 cell... Nah, not 2 cell missiles. Yeah, we'll just go with this. We'll just go with this one. Split missile launcher with 8. I think that's fine. So we're gonna go with that. Go with the setup like this. What are the internals for... What are the internals for Lisa? Maxwell and a Judith. So a Maxwell is the equivalent of... Okay, so it's a heavyweight generator. It's a really heavy generator. And, oh, aerial. Okay, an aerial booster. Gotcha, okay. Nice. You like playing something so damn retro, but new ways to play it. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Like... You know what, that, what you just said right there reminds me of speedrunning. They're just, like, people just finding new ways to play games. One of the big ways to do it is, like, speedrunning. And then people have made careers out of that. Man. I wish I had, like, it in me to dedicate myself to speedrunning, like, one game. But, I don't know. I have to find the right game for it. I don't think I ever came close to that kind, though. Wait, why is this... How long have I been on this screen? How long have I been on this screen? When did my window capture suddenly start working? Hold on. 10 minutes. Oh my god. You're so... I need to look at OBS more. I am very sorry. But holy crap, wait a minute. How come my window capture just suddenly started working on me? I hate this thing. I hate this thing so much. Just suddenly started working on me. You're sorry? Okay, no, you're fine, as long as it was only 10 minutes and not like not like hours. No, there was, okay, so story time. A year ago, back when I was first streaming on, like, YouTube, I was doing a playthrough of Elden Ring. There was, okay, at the final part of that playthrough, I played through literally 2 or 3 hours of the game with no volume No mic. My mic was off. No volume was on. I've seen your dark red AC, so since then, maybe. Dark red AC. Oh, wow. Oh, God. Maybe that has been a while. Holy crap. Woo, that's... it's fine. It's whatever. You got to see my freaking, all you just got to see was just the YouTube Studio dashboard. There you go. That's all you got to see. Oh no, I show my YouTube dashboard on Twitch. Oh no. Twitch, don't bonk me for that. I know it's a competitor, but I'm also stupid. I'm also stupid. Oh, goodness. Oh man, it's so weird how that just started working on me again. That's so weird. I don't know, OBS kind of funky sometimes. OBS kind of funky sometimes. Anyway, let's just get the colorations on this down. I don't think this build is going to be great, like, at all. Simply because look at that attitude stability. That's death sentence attitude stability. When it comes to attitude stability, just at the bare minimum, you should have at least 14 or like 1500. 1600 is like the average because, you know, bipeds typically hover around 16 or 1700. But if you're at 1200, good lord, pray. Yeah, tell me what game you were personally disappointed by. Cause me, I had that game, and I will quickly say it now, it was Crackdown 2. Crackdown 2. That was the very first game where I felt buyer's remorse. Need for Speed 2015? Yeah, okay, I heard definitely things being said about that one, at the time of its release. But yeah, what did you personally, like, feel from it? Yeah, how is Old King colored? Okay, I gotta go do it this way then. Okay, I'm checking OBS again just to make sure my window capture isn't up, even though I wanted it up earlier. Thanks for working on me when I didn't notice. Okay, let's see how this is colored. Alright. Oh yeah, we gotta add a little bit of weathering on it. A little bit of weathering. Actually, a lot of weathering, actually. Yeah. Yeah, actually this much weathering. Then give it a little bit of a... No, we need to make it this. Weathering to be a bit darker like that. It's such a weird color. I don't really like know my greens too well. Yeah, I don't really know my greens too well. I think that's good enough. I think like that? God, the colors are just so weird to work with on this one. Oh man, the colors are just so freaking weird to work with. Eesh. Man. Because this one's more yellow, I think. This one is more like yellow, so I think I can do it like this? This is not even close. I really just gotta look up what the color specs are for like Old King and like older in like 4answer. Cause this is just not working. This is just not working. This is just really not working. I really do like the emblem though. I really like the Old King's emblem. Yeah. You required internet to be played, had slow progression. Okay. Horrible handling while give you. Hey, all you just had to say was that last part there. All you just had to say was that last part there, and I could have totally understood. I could have totally understood, my guy. Oh, Lord. Okay. Yeah. Man. I remember when that was like a big thing where people were complaining about, oh man, I want to play this game. Oh, I gotta go through Origin. Even though you bought it. See, that just makes it even worse. What you just said right there, that just makes it even worse. Like, and that would have, to me, have been an immediate just no thank you. Like, no thank you, I will not buy it. This one's orange? Red-orange, actually. It still looks like shit, though. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna shelve this for, like, later. Okay, let's change it to... There you go. I'm gonna shelve this one for later until I can get the color scheme right, because, goddamn, the color scheme for, like, old kings, or just use... The color schemes for, like, yellows and greens are just very hard for me to do. Oh, I didn't change the internals. Oh no, I did change the internals. Okay. Let's see how I'm gonna have to play this. Okay, I can see that. Valorant players are Gen Z and younger. They're far. Okay, I'm not gonna say that. Cause hey, if you say that, then that means you're insulting my sister here. Kind of like how. No, okay, so I don't like that about Valorant either. I only played Valorant during, like, the first week, and actually, that was one of the main reasons that just, like, took me out of the game, so... Read the commentary. Yeah. No, but in all seriousness, yeah, that was one of the main reasons why I stopped playing, like, Valorant, like, week 1. Even though I was one of the guys that got, that early access code during the whole Twitch drop situation thing. I was one of the first ones to get it, and then it's just funny. It's just in hindsight, I'm like, why did I go through that? Why did I go through, like, that whole thing just to play, like, Valorant? Like, I'll play Valorant, I guess, if somebody really, really convinces me to, but at the end of the day, I just don't play games like that, like, CSGO likes. I don't really like those kind of, like, competitive games. I like watching them. Watching them is, like, for me, fine. Like, I will watch, like, certain competitive games, just never play them. Same way of how I feel about fighting games now. I think we actually had this conversation last time. Okay, I think I can get around with using, like, Lisa here. I think the idea is just to overheat your machine gun here, and then use the Etsujin as, like, a backup. You have split missiles, which are great, but that's only because I don't have Poplars. You also fell asleep to some streams and got the key in the first 30 minutes. Played it pretty early and was better back then. Hey, fair enough, man. At the time, like, I was completely indifferent to it in my personal experience. Just in my personal experience, pretty indifferent to it. Like, even first playing it, it just didn't grab me. But then again, I should have expected that, given that I don't really play, like, CSGO and similar games like that. Okay, I'll need to work on Old King, like, off-stream, because getting the colors right on, like, Lisa is just very, it's kind of frustrating to me. I just don't like working with greens and yellows. There's just specific colors that I just don't like working with. It just doesn't, like... It's just very difficult. We can make Malzel. Malzel would be a very fun one. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Okay, I think I could actually like working with this one. Because... Thank God for Malzel having a really easy color scheme. Oh, thank God. Thank God for him having a really easy color scheme. It's just all black. That's it. It's just all black. Good lord, thank you. Alright. This one's super easy. Where's that? Give me 10 Xiang legs. And then give me, the... I think it's just... No, not this one. It's actually... Wow, his chest is actually different. That's interesting. Chest. Oh, it's a Hogire chest. What? Bro. It's kind of crazy. Hell yeah. Alright. He just has a Hogire chest? He's just rocking that shit? You know what? Big respect. Holy shit. Nice. In that for Valorant. Okay, I think this is actually, you know what? This is where we kind of differ, because I didn't mind the art direction for Valorant. For me, even though it's not my personal taste when it comes to like art direction, I like having several games in the same genre, just having several different art directions. It just makes them stand out more, even though I wouldn't personally like prefer it. Yeah, that's just my thoughts on that whole thing. Yes, the color scheme part specifically. Yeah, just as long as they stand out. They can stand out in other ways too, for sure. But art direction is a big one for me because I'm an aesthetics guy. I am absolutely an aesthetics guy. That's why for example, my favorite game of all time, Phantasy Star Online 1. Phantasy Star Online episode 1 and 2, or just say Blueburst basically. I love the art direction of that game. And God, nothing can top it for me. I just like that kind of art style from that era of like gaming and like sci-fi media. Hey, yo, honestly, some people have liked games for, like, even more superficial reasons. Basically. Like, I will say that I'm just saying, there are a lot of people who have liked games for more superficial reasons. So, me, I don't mind that personally. So, those people... Hey! Ask your opinion on things. Me, honestly, I don't blame them for it. People just really do be superficial these days. But then again, with the kind of like art styles that I like, if you ever find that out about me, you will probably like say for some of them that I kind of have poor taste on that. I will say that too. There are just some games that are normally considered horrendously ugly to a lot of people, or just color splashes of like nonsense that I'm like, yo, I jam with that. Oh, because that's all they mention? Okay, fair enough then. Like, just singular tunnel visioned reason. Okay, I understand from your perspective then. Yeah, I understand from your perspective. Alright, oh, I need the big missile launcher. So I need a big missile launcher and the songbird. Perfect, there you go. This is basically Malzel. Wonderful. Let's see. Emphasis on magazine size, very stable. Yep. This is gonna be how Malzel's gonna have to be. Sick. I actually kind of like the design of this. Not gonna lie, looks kind of nice. Especially when you, well, it's gonna have to be all black anyway, so... here is the easiest, paint job that I have to do. That's it. That's it. Easiest paint job in the world. You know what else? There you go. Easiest paint job in the world. Oh, I can't believe it's just that. That's so silly. That's honestly so silly to me. There you go. Now that didn't take too long. Oh yeah, that's right. CS2 did just recently came out, huh? Yeah, that thing. I'm surprised that. Well, you know, I shouldn't be surprised at how much that has popped off, because it's Counter-Strike. It's Counter-Strike. That Counter-Strike's always gonna pop off. Why did I don't know why at the time I was like surprised at how much it popped off. But hey, you know what? If new CS2 means just more competitive Counter-Strike for me to watch when I want to watch competitive Counter-Strike, so I'm like, hey, works out for me. Hell yeah, as a viewer. There's probably already tournaments going on for that. I have no doubt. Okay, so, what is the... GAN? Oh, GAN. Okay, let's see. Super heavy generated enormous EN output. Well, then that just means... Okay, I'll have to work with Santai. And then this one here is ultra heavy part. Makes up for its hot... Poor quick boost. Oh, okay. Poor quick boost, but high, like, thrust. Okay. So then that would mean... Oh, it'd just be a SPD then. Speed. Hell yeah, okay. Go with that. Yeah, there we go. Cool. This is what it is. Nice. Let's look at the FCS too. Keep forgetting about the FCS. Long-range FCS specialized for missiles. Okay, so it's a missile FCS. Great. So we have to go with this. There we go. We got Malzel. Done. Done. You're still dropping frames in it because it has shitty graphics settings? Oh, really? It does? Damn, that's disappointing. Damn. I thought for, like, CS2, like, it's Counter-Strike. It would have to be on top of their game with that. But... What? How could... What does that have shitty graphics settings? Come on. Come on. Ooh, actually, I haven't been paying attention to this. I need to do a time check. See. Not the game's fault. It's just your CPU and motherboard. Oh. You know what? That is fair. I forgot. I forgot. I have kind of an idea of what kind of like system you're running. Yeah. Yeah. You have PC from 2014. I forgot about that. This is something you're just gonna have to deal with me a lot. On. Whenever I stream, it's just my memory not too good, very poor. So don't be bothered if you have to remind me of certain things sometimes. As it's also one of the drawbacks of having a lot on like your mind, just on the normal. Yeah. I wish I could just slow down my brain sometimes, but you know, really can't. Don't have a good grasp on it yet. Anyway, this is what's this called again? Malzel's is called, oh, it's called Opening. She's called Opening. Sure, we'll call it Opening. Opening what? I don't know, but it's opening. That's it. Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, just remind me. I guess we can share like Discord deets off stream. Just remind me. Let's see. Let's go try out opening. Yeah. I'll, just again, remind me to. Like I said, the forgetfulness thing is no joke. The forgetfulness thing is no joke. Speaking of forgetting, I gotta go and pay something related to my car that I just remembered recently that I was sent a notice for weeks ago. It gets really bad. It gets really bad. Here's the thing, when it comes to the mixer, yes. When it comes to that mobile game you told me about, Shadow Fight 2, I did try out. See? 1 out of 2, but I did try out Shadow Fight. I did. I can see why. I can see why you think it's so fun. It is fun. It is definitely fun. I still need to play more of it to really decide for myself if I want to like stick with it. But I can definitely see like it does pull you in sometimes. It really does pull you in sometimes. So yeah, I just gotta play more of it. You got none of the cool shit yet. No, exactly. I gotta play it for a bit. Before deciding, like, truly for myself if I want to keep going on with it. How long does it take until you get the cool shit, though? How long does it take? You haven't even gotten your ass kicked by Titan? Okay, so I'll just assume that I gotta basically wait until I can get my ass kicked by Titan to determine if this game is for me, huh? Like a couple of chapters, 7 chapters. Okay, gotcha. Okay. Yeah, when I can, I'll keep you updated on how like Shadow Fight 2 is going for me. 6 of them, you do like 2 times over those because of reasons. 6 of them you do 2 times over, really? I don't mind that as long as the game is fun. And hey, so far the game is can get pretty fun for me. So yeah, we'll just see how it goes. Yeah, we'll just see how it goes. Actually, I think, you know what? I think the build that I have right now can actually work. Dual Ron Setsus are pretty, like, I mean, they're just solid options in general, so I think this build might actually be cooking. I'm seeing the weapon setup and it's like, okay, you know what? Maybe it can work. Maybe. Okay, for the builds that I have right now, maybe I can go into some PvP. Let's try to do some PvP. Frex, nothing unjustice-like happened. I'm just gonna say, the only reason is just because I didn't like my old username. I had such a long time to get used to it, and then I still didn't get used to it, which basically told me, yeah, it just wasn't gonna work out. You're gonna be, let's see, I don't... Ooh, I like that mechanic of it, Yeah, you know what? I like mechanics like that. So, okay. Good to know. I'll try to keep my eye out for that. Yeah, it's such controversy. Yeah, Frex, I'm a very controversial person. Yeah, my opinions, man, they aren't made for the public internet. I'm sorry. I'm a very opinionated, like, person about myself. Oh, but, oh yeah, time check everyone here. I basically have, Just 10 minutes at most left before I gotta go and before I gotta go. So I'm probably gonna do like maybe like a quick PvP session here and there, and then I'm gonna have to like literally dip. So up until 2 days ago, you didn't know Santa was Santa Claus? Really? Okay, if the game has silly stuff like that, then that makes me appreciate it, like a little more. If the game has silly shit like that, yeah. Don't forget to make your return debut to Warf. Okay, look, Frex, that's just Zentreya, okay? Everybody else is like cyberpunk stuff. That's just Zentreya. And you know what? Zentreya can rock that because like Zentreya a queen, okay? She is the Latina queen, okay? There's event weapons we hate sometimes because you miss them. Yeah, okay. I don't like the FOMO stuff that mobile games do. So at what point actually? Cause I don't know if we're talking like a couple like maybe a couple years ago, then maybe I can see that. But I don't know, just I think recently, especially with the fact that she's gotten a lot of like more people that are like on her like speed in like the in her like personal circle, because she's gotten like to be a definitely like a much better than years ago. Because trust me, I've seen what happened years ago. So all the points after the dragon model. Yeah, at least she's been consistent with the whole like Warframe-esque looking like model thing, right? And I don't mind if she has like different like models too. Yeah, I don't mind that either. I don't know, personally for me, I just like her interactions with like Henya and everything. Like those two have just like fucking amazing sibling energy that, you know what? It's just golden to me. Hey, you know what? If I'm wrong about that, then hey, that's on me. Pie in my face, pie in my face. I don't know, she just talked about, I think like, she talked about it on like Twitter, just the whole thing about her finding out, that she was actually, like, adopted, and then her finding out she's more Latina than she already, like, thought she was. That's just basically that. And you know, that is taking it at face value. And if that doesn't end, and if that's all a lie, then you know what? Pie in my face. Like I said, pie in my face. Oh, you don't like the TTS thing? Okay, you know what? I can see why. I don't mind. I personally, for myself, don't mind the TTS thing. Yeah, I personally, for me, don't mind the TTS. Okay, let's go ahead and do some PvP here. Teve, what is up? Let's do some PvP. Let's go. I want to see how this works. I want to see how opening works. I mean, I can see why you think that. I guess for me as a person, I'm just more forgiving on like that front. Yeah, see. Here's the thing with me. I'm chill about a lot of things, so that's just me. Yeah, no, and that's completely fair. That's completely fair. That is completely fair. Oh god. Oh wait, is that dual pistols? Okay, okay, I gotta focus a little bit. As long as I can hit them with the coral missile. Okay, let's see. Come on. Okay. Nope. Pistols. Yes. Oh, this is gonna be... There we go. Oh. There we go. Got him. Haha. Oh, that's bad. Nope. He's going to stagger me. Yep, he's gonna stagger me. Yep. I'm gonna say this too. I'm not really an assault armor using person, cause holy crap. I am very much like I pretty much sit comfortably in like using pulse armor. The only reason I'm using assault armor for this is cause that's just what he uses in 4 answer, so this is gonna be a problem. I'm gonna just disengage a little bit. Okay, come on. Okay, I need to... Oh, I think I'm losing this one. Oh yeah, no, I definitely lost that one. I definitely lost that one because holy crap, man. You just gotta spice it a little bit, spice it up a little bit with that, like, latency spike at the end, right? You just gotta spice it up a little bit. Nope. Come on. There we go. Okay. Okay. Oh, yep. Okay. Oh, that's nice. And that still didn't hit him. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait. No. Oh, no. I don't like that. I don't like that. How come... How did they escape the blast radius on that? It was literally point blank. There we go. That's fine. We just do a little bit of one. Nope, that's over. That's over. There you go. And nope, I messed up that one. I could have won that one if I just decided to use my grenade launcher. Nope, I'm dead. Alright, there we go. Your whole... Let's see. Okay, let me go and swap to another build and go for... Oh yeah, okay, so here's my opinion on that, I personally don't, like, mind that rule. But then, I mean, look, I personally don't mind a lot of things. But the reason why you can even see, like, a rule similar to that, like, in my rules, is just mainly out of respect for, like, the others who do have that as a rule in their channels. Yeah, it just is what it is. Even though I personally, like, am just... indifferent on like a rule like that. Frex, look, I'm a very, very straightforward person. You should know this already. I should be using more straightforward builds. Or no, I am using straightforward builds, but man. Here, you want me to go extremely straightforward? Here, let's go with like big, just double big missiles, and then just extremely heavy, simple brained, like baboon brain. Let's go with that. Oh, nice. You're a straight backward person? Hey man, as long as you own it, right? As long as you own it. Okay, well, just like I'm owning the fact that I can't get into a room right now. Please, can I, God... You sidestep in fighting games, no one ever sees it coming. That is the big brain move. Yo, you playing Soul Calibur? Like, you fighting against someone who's spamming, dude, just hold up, hold down, always gets them. Always gets them. You sidestep you sidestep in Street Fighter 2? Now this now I hear is galaxy brained. Galaxy brained. Yeah, Street Fighter 2. Oh no, am I going through streamer brain right now? Am I going through streamer brain right now? Probably. Gotta update those. Gotta update those mental game lists. The other SF2. Oh, Shadow. Now I know what you're talking about. Yep, going through total streamer brain. All right, that's how you know, guys. That's how you know that I'm almost at the end of my stream limit here. Holy crap! I know which one you're talking about, Die Soldier. Good lord, That's how you know. That's how you know, guys. Oh. Alright, let me just get focused on winning this, and then I'll probably, like, end the stream afterward. Oh! Okay, you know what? Ooh! Okay, that's nice. I shouldn't be surprised at how tanky this build is. I shouldn't be surprised at that. Like, he's only rocking machine guns, and they're just doing, like... I also have a lot of shell defense, too. That also helps things. Let me just do that. There we go. Oh, that was lucky of me. I totally did not intend for that to happen. Okay, let's try this. No, okay. If the host of this room gets salty at me and kicks me, I don't mind. I have literally been kicked from rooms for less. Like, I'm just... Like, I've been kicked from, like, I think a host's room just by beating them with, like, a purely unarmed build. So, yeah, like I said, I've been kicked from rooms for less. And now I look at chat, and now the pie is in my face. Alright, thanks, Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thanks, bud. Alright, well, you know what? On that note, I'm gonna go and eat lunch. My concentration knows no end. No, I, like, not even concentration, my mental tunnel vision. I have the most horrendous mental tunnel vision, like ever. Which you probably should know of by now. Good lord. Oh, man. Anyway, let's see. let's just go ahead and just end this right now. I'm a little bit hungry, but even though I'm a little bit hungry, gotta make sure you eat at the right times of the day, right? Oh, gotcha. I'll go do that after the stream ends. Gotcha. All right, so that's gonna be it from me. Just go ahead and keep up with me on either if you don't have Twitter, that's fine. I'm gonna try to make it a point to update the waiting room for like either Twitch or YouTube to the next thing I'm gonna stream. I'm gonna try to do that. No promises, but I'm gonna try to. So next game, I have no clue yet. Maybe it'll be Path of Exile or not sure. I also don't know when the next time I'll stream is going to be. Just maybe give it like a couple of days, or maybe just at the very least like a day. Like I said, there's still stuff that I have to take care of IRL that really puts a hamper on just the consistency thing, but that's just normal at this point. So yeah. Anyway. Hey, if you call me a buster, no, I'm gonna prepare myself for that. Anyway, I'm off. Whatever. I'll see you next time, whenever next time will be. So take care.